Hi everybody, I am Mike Demo Densmore, president of Monster Vault Entertainment. Today I'm here to show you our latest build of Dungeon Destroyers. We have actually implemented several new features, mostly the settings for the actual display. That is one thing that we've worked on, so you can actually go down to 640, 1280, 920 by 1080 as well. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten full screen to work properly for this build, so it's not in here. This is basically the test of the test, so expect bugs and issues. For the most part, I show you in some of the new aesthetics, animations, and all kinds of other cool little goodies that we've gotten fixed and polished since our last build. So let's get right into it. Alright, well, welcome to the new test level. Primarily working on fixing a lot of the bugs of like animations, things like that, making sure everything is timed, sped up. Some of the animations for like the turrets, the spike traps, those haven't been implemented yet for this build because we are on time crunch. But we did, however, add in damage hits for animations for both characters. Ulrich actually does a fire dance. Edmund, he actually, whenever he gets hit, he does take damage, so the bar still works. But we're not supposed to kill him. That's not how it works. So basically, Ulrich is still on defense, protecting Edmund from dying, even though I suck at this right now. Basically, the general layout of everything made everything a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, gave some variation. Some of the stuff that didn't make it into the build was the destructible pillars, so you can actually progress to the next level, but there isn't a next level as of a test level. So we didn't find that very crucial for this build. We wanted to kind of polish off the animations, the actual movements for the characters, and the controls to kind of polish that off as a whole. The animations for the turrets, they do move in an X and a positive axis, so as it rotates, it kind of clicks, fires, shimmy, click, to kind of give it like a signature of that it's actually going to move or about to move, and then fire. So it gives the player a sense that it's actually going to attack at that point. We are still kind of working on particle effects for everybody as a whole, well, the traps as a whole, to kind of signify to the player that it's about ready to fire off. We are working on activation traps for sliding walls, things like that, but time was an issue. Other than that, that's pretty much the general layout. The rotation is still the same. Ulrich is still a little bit sluggish. We're looking at actually changing the actual speed of the characters as a whole to kind of keep it fast-paced so that players don't feel like they're kind of crawling through a dungeon crawler while solving puzzles. But we also did, wait for it, pause menu, holy cow. We kind of put in like their damage thing as they kind of dance in the purgatory of the pause menu. You can still access the display menu from the pause menu. So you can still select all of these, although I don't want to keep changing the screen because it's very distracting. And then also, when we implement it, sound will actually be able to be a part of the settings. And then pause menu right back into it. But other than that, that's pretty much the current build. Aesthetics, animations, cool things, settings. Hey, we all love to screw around with our settings. Face it. Sooner or later, I would actually like to implement something for hardware driving, so we can actually increase the actual graphics. So if your computer can't handle it, we'll bump it down. If you can, we'll bump it up. And boy, will it be shiny. Other than that, I wanted to give a mad shout out to my animator, Jacob Gerdnan, for really sticking to it and getting everything done that I really needed done. And my programmer, Daryl Stern, just hammering away at this thing. and myself, and like assets galore. But other than that, I also wanted to give a huge shout out to all of our fans on Twitch. Thank you for your support. Keep it up. We got tons of cool stuff coming for you guys. Shirts, lanyards, all kinds of cool stuff to kind of help promote us, getting us ready for IGDA, PAX, GDC for next year, from when we release in the summer. Plus, there's going to be some keys in it for everybody. But yeah, other than that, I always appreciate the support, guys. I will send a link in the back end of this so everybody can kind of keep up to our YouTubes, Twitter, Facebook, all the social media toys. But other than that, take it easy.